All right, I want to take a minute to talk about something that I see derail more people than anything else and has derailed me over and over in the past. First, credentials. The scale. Let's talk about the scale. I see this all the time. People put so much value into the scale reading from week to week, sometimes even day to day. And this is a path to disaster. I know personally, I've been in the weight loss community for 17 years. Weight loss is not always a linear thing, which means that you can do everything perfect, be in a calorie deficit, exercise, and still that scale is not going to go down every single week. It just isn't. Sometimes it's going to even go up. So this time I used the scale very, very sparingly, as little as possible. I would weigh every couple months, every 3 months. And the reason for that is because the scale isn't going to tell me shit. If I drink a glass of water, if I eat salt the night before, the fluctuations, especially when you're heavier, can be extreme. Now, there were weeks when I didn't feel like I did the right thing, and then I got on the scale and it told me I did. And there were weeks that I knew I did the right thing, and I got on the scale and it told me I sucked. Both times I believed it, and both times my actions were determined by what the scale said, and both times it was wrong, and it led to more problems, headaches, and hassles. I smashed my scale at the end of 2017, and I haven't looked back. The scale is not a good indicator of what I did the previous week. You know what is a good indicator of what I did and how I did? What I did and how I did. I know if I'm in a calorie deficit because I keep track. I know if I'm doing the right things because I write it down, because I can pay attention. The scale leads you to doubting yourself, questioning yourself, and you don't need that in your plan, especially if you've got a long way to go. But any amount of time to go, if you're working towards a goal and you're putting your all in and you're doing your best and you're doing what you know is right, and the scale disagrees with you, it puts this doubt in your head, a doubt that is absolutely killer to your motivation, your determination, and your will. Use the scale sparingly, if at all. I would suggest weighing at the most once a month. Week to week, the scale really doesn't tell you that much, and it's pretty inaccurate, and there's a lot of other things that go to your weight. Are you trying to lose fat? Or are you trying to lose weight? Because weight includes bone and muscle and water and waste and everything else. That's what the scale measures. It does not measure how much fat you lost. The scale can go up and you could have lost fat for that week. So remember that. If the scale tells you something bad and you know you did good, forget it and use it less. All right, guys, I hope everyone's doing well out there. Until next time, knuckle love.